In this VR experience, you will learn the digital workflow for scanning a full arch implant case using the Nexus iOS scan body system. Let's understand this system first. This kit contains scan bodies of various heights and lengths and are called scan gauges. Each scan body features a 7-surface geometry that enhances scanner recognition and improves scan capture. For a full arch prosthesis, a variety of scans are required, including a pre-op scan, implant scan, soft tissue scan, opposing scan and bite scan. This case has maxillary implants opposing natural mandibular dentition. First, scan the screw-retained temporary prosthesis while it is still seated in the patient's mouth. Start scanning from the accusal aspect, then move to lingual and finally scan the buccal surface. Then scan the opposing arch following the scanning strategy and scan the surfaces in detail. Begin from one posterior side and move systematically across the arch. Now, scan the bite of the patient. Ensure the patient is maintaining a stable bite. Begin the bite scan from the first molar and move smoothly toward the canine. Follow the highlighted path and maintain a steady scanning motion until the bite scan is complete. Once the pre-op, opposing, and bite scans are complete, remove the temporary prosthesis to begin the implant scan phase. Now use retractors to hold back the tongue, lips, and cheeks. Before placing the scan bodies, inspect the multi-unit abutments. Ensure the field is dry, visible, and free from obstructions. Seat each Nexus iOS scan body completely. Place it over the implant and tighten the screw. For better orientation and easier scanning, position the long arm of the scan body toward the midline of the palate. Before placing the scan gauge, align it with the highlighted guide shown inside the patient's mouth. Match the orientation of the shadow, then insert the scan gauge into position. The scan gauges should be in close proximity to each other. Use floss to ensure no contact between them. Use scan gauges that are as close to the tissues as possible. Advantages of Nexus iOS system: better full arch reference, more reliable scan body recognition, reduced stitching distortion, better cross-arch accuracy. Start with the maxillary scan. In this we need to scan first from one side, either left to right or right to left, and then from other so that we don't miss any area. Begin scanning from farthest scan gauge. Scan as slowly as possible to capture all the areas. Scan in one direction and do not scan repeatedly in the same scan areas. Move slowly and sweep across the arch in a zigzag pattern toward the opposite side. Start with the maxillary scan. In this we need to scan first from one side, either left to right or right to left, and then from other so that we don't miss any area. Begin scanning from farthest scan gauge. Scan as slowly as possible to capture all the areas. Scan in one direction and do not scan repeatedly in the same scan areas. Move slowly and sweep across the arch in a zigzag pattern toward the opposite side. If any area is still missing after completing the scan, delete the existing scan data and perform a new scan to ensure complete and accurate data capture. Now scan from the opposite side following the zigzag motion and capture all the areas. Great. The intraoral scan is now complete. Your next step is to scan the prosthetic appliance. Located on the table to your right. Pick up the scanner and perform a complete 360-degree scan of the appliance before proceeding. Reference of the current prosthesis can be taken, provided lab analogs can be screwed with the prosthesis, and a 360-degree scan can be taken to detect the familiar features. You have successfully completed the digital scanning workflow for a full arch implant case using the Nexus iOS scan body system.